Hello, everybody. So I am back again. This is Tashina Gonzalez with Viva Activa, or The Active Life. And I provide individuals with health and wellness education and direct them to quick and easy solutions to make sure that they can stay on track. So today we are going to talk about make a change for the better and how you can slim into a new you. So many people start thinking about this time of the year because they reflect on what they've accomplished this year and they try to set some goals for the new year. And a lot of people are either trying to look to get additionally fit and or manage their weight better. And there's lots of reasons that people want to do this, right? Here in the United States, more than 1/3 of US adults, about 78.6 million people, are obese. And obesity is not just a cosmetic concern. It increases the risk of diabetes, heart disease, stroke, arthritis, and even some cancers. But even the modest weight loss can improve or prevent the health problems associated with obesity, such as cardiovascular and joint problems. It also helps improve your self-esteem and can help your body absorb nutrients and sleep better. So making sure that you manage your weight is definitely a good and healthy goal. But we want to remember that fit is not a destination, it is a way of life. So we don't want to do something that seems drastic, a completely different diet or way of eating. We want to make sure that we're gradually making changes so that it's something we can stick with and it is a complete lifestyle. So here are some keys to an effective transformation, the way that you want to empower your weight management. So in general, we lose weight when we decrease our caloric intake if we're overeating and increase physical activity, but it is important that we're concentrating on the right calories. You want to identify where you are, so seek at least one consultation with someone that's a professional. At the very least, make sure that you see your doctor or your physician and you know exactly what your healthy weight should be, what your mineral and vitamin level should be, what some concerns might be that you need to work on, if it's flexibility, joint mobility, etc. Or some people also choose to see a fitness or nutritionist specialist as well. So identify exactly where you are and then find out where you want to be. So what is your healthy weight? What should your mobility be for your age? And then start to make better choices. So focus on 3 areas of empowerment. Make sure healthy eating, which is the most important. Studies have shown that 80% of weight management has to do with healthy eating. And this is something that I think sometimes we get wrong. Like the first thing that we want to do is add something on, right? We make these weight loss goals. It's the winter. I've just came out of vacation time or the holidays and I'm going to hit the gym. And then a month in, we don't see any results and then we usually give out. So make sure we're not just focusing on that, but healthy eating is the number one priority. But we do want some physical activity. That is definitely important. And then focus supplementation. So here in the United States, a lot of our food is depleted, especially I live in the state of Michigan. So most of the food that we're eating right now is not fresh because we are in our winter season. And then there's certain individuals that have developed lots of sensitivities and lots of allergies, such as myself. So you may be gluten sensitive and you need to make sure that you're supplementing certain things that you would have gotten before from healthy bread. Me, in my case, I am currently highly allergic to tree nuts, coconut, fish, seafood, and mildly allergic to dairy. So a lot of healthy eating plans would want me to eat very clean white fish and tree nuts because they're great for you. But I personally can't have that, so I need to supplement my calcium. I need to supplement my omegas And a lot of other individuals, especially here in Michigan, we need to be supplementing our vitamin D. So again, this is where seeing a professional and making sure you know exactly where you are and where you need to be is super important, because focused supplementation and additional support is going to be key to helping you reach your goals. Because if you're eating in a different way, you're physically active, you don't want to drain your energy levels. You want to make sure you have all the supplementation that you need and your vitamin and mineral levels are where they need to be. And then, of course, we're going to want to track our progress along the way. So what is the best way to track our progress? First of all, we need to make sure that we have a SMART goal. And this is something that I'm super familiar with in my day job as an automotive professional in the area of facilities management. This is something we talk about all the time when we're mentoring and coaching other people about their goal boards. So a SMART resolution is not a basic statement or a wish. It is a clearly drawn pathway to your success and a way to state not just what you want, but what you will do to accomplish it. So in order to create a SMART goal, you need to make sure it is specific. Clearly define your goal. Make it as specific as possible and write down exactly why you want to achieve this goal. So choose a specific goal like exercising 30 minutes a day rather than a vague exercise more. Measurable. Make your goal measurable. Whatever you want to achieve, make sure you have a way of measuring when you meet your goal. Track how often you will exercise, how many minutes per workout, or how many miles you intend to run. Achievable. Is your goal achievable in the allotted time? What steps must you take in order to achieve this goal? You also want it to be realistic. Be realistic about how long it'll take to reach your goal and the steps you're taking to get there. So set goals you can keep, like exercising 30 minutes a day rather than 2 hours per day, especially if you're starting out. So for me, making sure I have an achievable and realistic goal. I know that I'm trying to get down to a size 8 and lose 20 pounds as well as tone up by the time I go on my cruise in June. So giving myself a sufficient amount of time and making sure that it's very specific. And then also putting in, I know it's going to be by June, that last one, it's time stamped. It has a time frame. So time sensitive goals are more likely to be achieved, whereas a loose thought will get piled behind a to-do list that keeps on growing. And then you can create benchmarks as you go along, because we talked about tracking your progress along the way for daily, weekly, monthly, and make adjustments as necessary. But make sure you have a specific time frame in which you plan to accomplish your goal, not just lose weight and there's no end date. So we talked about how healthy eating needs to be a high and important focus. So the first thing we want to do is slowly, one by one, eliminate the things that we've been eating that we know we shouldn't be eating, and avoid empty calories. So empty calories are those derived from food containing little to no nutrients, particularly from solid fats and or added sugars. Think of cookies, donuts, soda, ice cream, hot dogs, etc. While a small amount of empty calories may be okay once in a while, most Americans consume far more than is healthy. In fact, the number one source of calories in the American diet is desserts. Another one that we know that we all need to do is hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drink plenty of water. Our bodies need water to stay balanced and hydrated, and when it comes to managing calories, hydration is key. Drinking water can help you cut out those high-calorie beverages and help you feel full. So it feeds into helping avoiding those empty calories. Since Americans get more calories from sugary drinks than any other beverage choice, this can be a huge way to change your caloric intake, making sure that if necessary, you're reducing the calories, but at the very least, you're getting some of those empty calories out of your diet. Eat foods that satiate. So make sure that you are eating foods that will make you full. Make sure you're getting the right enough of calories and protein for your body, which has actually been the trouble with some people in the past. Some of the fad diets that have been out there have been extremely restrictive in calories, and individuals have actually slowed their metabolism. And once they stop eating that way, they automatically gain weight even more back. So make sure that you're eating foods that are making you feel full, and that you're getting the right amount of calories and protein. And then fuel your body with the right foods, nutrient-rich foods. So once we're eliminating that out, we're making sure we're replacing those with vegetables, fruits, whole grains. If you choose to eat dairy products, low-fat dairy products, and lean proteins. So I personally do not advocate a specific style or type of eating other than high protein, especially in the earlier in the day. And I tend to eat lower carbohydrates. I eat a lot of root vegetables, but lean proteins. I eat egg whites in the morning. I do eat fruits. So again, listen to your body, write things down. One thing that has helped people a lot is to keep a food journal, not necessarily to count the actual calories, but to write down what they're eating. Tracking helps them not necessarily eat too much, as well as what their body is responding to. So again, make sure you know your food sensitivities, your food allergies, and listen to your body and know a lot of people have found success and have been excited about eating vegan or vegetarian. Others are pescatarian. Others are doing ketogenic. Again, I don't advocate one style of eating over the other than making sure that you get the right amount of protein and cut down on those empty calories. So consult an actual nutritionist if you need some assistance on that, and make sure you're listening and doing what's right for your body. So some individuals do have issues with portion control. So a 2004 study of 329 overweight people found that 38% of those who practiced portion control for 2 years lost 5% or more of body weight, compared with 33% of participants who did not. They gained 5% or more of body weight. So some tips to help you gauge that you have appropriate portion sizes. Measure or weigh your food to get a better idea of how much you are consuming. Try eating off of smaller plates. 1 cup of food on a small plate looks like a lot more than the same cup of food on a large plate. Divide your plate. Make sure that half of your plate are fruits and vegetables, and the other half is a quarter lean protein and a quarter healthy starches. Eat mindfully. Pay attention to what you are consuming. Eat slowly, and don't watch TV while you're eating. If you have various snacks throughout the day, portion out small amounts to eat and drink. Only go back for more if you're still hungry. Pay attention to feelings of hunger and stop eating when you're satisfied, not when you feel full. And moving on to the next area that we want to definitely work on, get enough physical activity. Whatever your current fitness level, there is some physical activity you can do. Get moving. Find something that's your pace and make some measurable goals. Regardless of whether or not you want to lose weight, there are so many benefits to exercising. Scientific studies show that physical activity helps you maintain your weight, can reduce risk of heart disease, stroke, control blood glucose levels, help strengthen bones and muscles, help with arthritis, improve mood and relieve stress, and can increase your chances of living longer. Here are some additional keys to success. So, you want to fill the void. Many snack when they are bored, so you want to fill your time with hobbies and activities that you enjoy. You also want to make sure that you're making time for yourself. Make it a family activity. Get your whole family involved, and do not let life get in the way. That's what I've done in the past. If you guys saw the little intro that I did, that's what I would do in the past. So do not let life get in the way. Make time for yourself and involve the entire family. Find workouts that you actually enjoy. So I've seen several or heard several talks from individuals where exercise has been mentioned. And that's one of the things that is always stressed. I go to bed in something that's very similar to like either jogging pants or yoga pants. And in the morning, I wake up, I turn on my Wii, and I do 30 minutes of dance cardio. I love dancing. It's the funnest thing in the world. And that is the way that I have since I bought my Wii in October of 2014, that I have regularly made sure that I exercise almost every day. Now, at this point in time, I'm probably not pushing myself the way that I need to, which is why I'm setting my own goals, and I'm going to additional classes such as Pilates classes and drop-in boot camp classes so that I can get some weight training in and some additional support that I need for flexibility, building lean muscles, etc. But I'm finding that the things that I've done are still things that I enjoy. And then the last thing is support is everything. Studies have shown that attending support groups and having a strong social network helps people lose weight and keep it off. So I've done several lives and several talks related to this. I done one about how community is one of the keys to success in anything that you do. I wholeheartedly admit no one needs to buy. You do not need to spend a single solitary dime in order to meet your weight management goals. You don't have to buy a Wii like I did. You don't have to buy weights. You don't have to pay for a gym membership. You don't have to pay for a personal trainer. You don't have to do any of that. However, the majority of the time, individuals need some type of support. And so if you have not thought about joining a 60-day program or a 120-day program, I want you to, and you year after year, you set these goals and you don't meet them, then I want you to highly consider making sure you join a program and sticking to it for like 3 months to see if it makes a difference. Because I know for me, the times that I've been the healthiest is when I was part of a support group and system. I was in top tip shape when I ran track in high school. I then, prior to getting married, I joined Spark People, which was an online health community, and that helped me get on track. And currently I've been a health and wellness advocate for going on about 4 years very shortly. And the fact that I go and I talk about health and wellness all the time makes me so authentic. I've never eaten better in my life. I've been so consistent with my egg whites and veggies in the morning, no matter where I am, no matter where I go. I've been so consistent with at least doing my dance cardio and not having my weight get completely out of control. As I also discussed in my intro was before, when I was in the obese category for being 5'4" and being close to 190 pounds. So I want you to, it's the reason why things like Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers are successful. So we do have a support system for you here, and we will discuss that in another class. But if things have not worked out for you before, again, I want you to highly consider getting some type of support, whether that is a personal trainer or joining some type of 60, 90, 120-day program for help. And so that's all of the information that I have for you today, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to tell me where you're coming from. Have any questions? I'm on a PowerPoint presentation, so I can't see the comments or the questions. Feel free to drop those in. And we do have some more upcoming free education. So we have a class on Facebook that is going to be January 1st, Tuesday, January 1st. And it's going to be cleanse your system. I know a lot of people are going to be thinking and wanting to do that detoxification after having this time off, eating with family, after New Year's. It's going to be time for us to cleanse our system. So I will put that link underneath here so that you can mark yourself as going to that class and share with your friends. And then again, if you're an individual that would like to say, hey, what 60, 90, 120-day program do you recommend? We do have our Sleek in 60 program. My sister already put some pictures of individuals that have achieved great results from that. And it is a money-back guarantee program. If you go through the 60 days and feel zero support, you can actually get your money back in the form of a credit. So it is a risk-free program. If you want to know more about that and some additional tips and support, so we're not only going to talk about that, you can come back to this same class that you're in on January 3rd. I'm going to be live and I'll do another presentation, and we're going to talk about support for muscles when exercising. We're going to talk about some healthy snacks that you can do. We're going to talk about a lot of different stuff, flavoring your water, how you can have more energy. Great information. And again, that's going to be January 3rd, Thursday, the same time in this same class that you're already in. And then if you are within driving distance of Metro Detroit, if you're in Northern Ohio or Southern Michigan, we have an amazing event coming up. Our New Year, New You Wellness Rally. I'm so excited about our keynote speakers that we're going to have. So we have Robert Simon, who is a licensed acupuncturist, herbalist, Brendan Healing Science practitioner, clinical massage therapist, and he has extensive training in Qigong, NAT allergy elimination, the emotional freedom technique, craniosacral therapy, and advanced orthopedics. He will be speaking on explaining Chinese medicine to the Western mind. And then we have Max Main. He is the face of fitness in Pontiac. He started with nothing but a $5 yoga mat, then received Corporation of the Year from the Ascend Foundation. He was recently a featured guest on Fox 2 News for his work in the community with high-risk kids and his new juice bar. So that is our fitness and nutrition expert that we're going to have on hand. This is a public event open to all health and wellness advocates. The team that puts this together always strive to bring great educational speakers for an overall wellness approach. Last time we had a homeopathic pediatrician, great information with that. And if you happen to already form part of our Young Living family, then tickets are $15 and you want to definitely get your ticket before the prices go up. If you're not part of our Young Living family as of yet, you can get your ticket by entering code GUEST and get a free ticket. So this amazing event that you do not want to miss is Saturday, January 19th, 2019 from 2 to 6 at the Caustic Activity Center, 28600 West 11 Mile Road in Farmington Hills, Michigan. So that's all I have for you guys. Feel free to share this information, share the event, add people to the event that need this information. Follow me on YouTube. It's just my name, Tashina Gonzalez. I have tons of other information, and keep coming back on a daily basis because I have some other educational videos that I'm gonna pop up in there, and you can keep learning as you go. And again, join our class January 1st and then our next class on January 3rd. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing day. Bye.